All right. See what we got going here. Okay. Let's test it on a browser, see if we're live. Oh, no, just YouTube app, I guess is fine. Excuse me. Just getting set up. Hello. Are we good with audio, I wonder? I think we're good on audio, but pardon me, just gonna double check, see if we're good. Well, sounds like we're good. All right. How is everyone doing today? Can you hear me? Number one is what I need to ask. And until I get a response, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. Oh, it's getting down there. Someone better respond. I see Darren in the chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday live showcase. We will be doing this every single week as best we can for the weeks to come. And this is because we just have simply too many units. We just got 4 review units yesterday. I kid you not. And I can let you know what they are. We got the Lumi, we got the Air 2, we got the Boyu P10W, and we got an M5 stack, which is this programmable e-ink thingy. So yeah, this will all come out in the future. But yeah, until we let some more people siphon into the chat here, we are going to answer 5 or 6 questions we got from the Kobo Sage review video, so we can let you guys know what this thing can and can't do. First thing is, Jutta Berlin says note-taking in books only works with ebooks purchased at Kobo. ? True. Actually, you will be pleasantly surprised to know that you actually could sideload in your own ebooks. Right here, we're going to go to My Books. These are all purchased. This one is sideloaded, and this one is sideloaded. This is a very obviously sideloaded book because it's just some Project Gutenberg. It doesn't even have a thumbnail. So if you click on that took a long time for that. You can take notes on it, and it's very quick. So yes, you can take notes on sideloaded content fully no problem. The highlighter works. The highlighter doesn't work. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, it just froze on me. Oh no, it actually does work. Okay, so the note taking works. And the highlighter does work. Oh, the highlighter is on the text right now, okay? Because on PDFs, it's a scrubber. So yes, the highlighter works, the eraser works, and everything works on side-loaded content. So that is totally fine. So thank you, Jutta Berlin. I apologize if you guys hear something outside. Outside the office right now, we are in downtown Kofu near Mount Fuji in Japan. There's a big announcement going on right now outside, so you might hear like a little speaker say a bunch of stuff, but just disregard that. All right, Chris Kubica said, which Bluetooth speaker is that when we did our review video? It doesn't matter. It's just some no-name Bluetooth speaker. Because this has Bluetooth on it, it'll basically connect to any Bluetooth speaker. You don't have to worry about it. So anything, you don't have to spend a lot of money on it, basically, is what we're saying. A.R. Mohammed, pardon me, my voice is off today. A.R. Mohammed says, are there any updates on the battery life? Well, the battery life, they say it's 8 to 10 weeks, but because of the note-taking layer, because of the Glowlight, because of all these things that do get in the way, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc., we don't think it will honestly last 10 full weeks of use. There's no way. Of actual use, it's not gonna last 10 weeks. There's no possible way. Let's get some better focus on this here. I don't know why it's like pulling focus randomly. And this is a webcam, so I can't really control it. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, so yeah, we are sitting at around 8 to 10 weeks of battery life, as they say, but we can't 100% confirm that. As the weeks go on, we will have a better idea for you. 4 days ago, Electro said, hi, y'all, lovely Kobo people. Are there any cheap alternatives for the Kobo pen that I can use with the Kobo Sage? Now, you actually could. You see, because there's only one official pen, you take this battery out, it still does kind of work. You see, there's no battery in it, but I can tap the page. And this is because the active capacitive is used for all the funny features and stuff like that, but the regular pen can still be used as a capacitive touch. And it doesn't do it all the time, so you have to kind of really press it. So the battery is there for support. It's not necessary for touch, but it is necessary for note-taking. There have been unofficial reports of people using the Microsoft Pen and some Lenovo pens for the note-taking experience, but officially, only this one is going to work. The Rakuten Kobo stylus for the Ellipsa is the only one that's going to work. So please keep that in mind. Onyx Boox Nova, C'est Moi said, Onyx Boox Nova is a far better device. Split screen note-taking, the stylus is included with the box, not this. Correct. The Onyx Boox Nova is a better device than this. This is because this is an e-reader. This is not an octa-core Android 11 note-taking tablet with an e-ink screen with Google Play. This is an e-reader. It's meant to read books. So it's apples and oranges. You saying that the Onyx is better is like saying, oh, this orange is a better orange than that Macintosh apple. It's like, well, yeah, because that's an apple. Like, it's not going to be an orange. Tomo Prime said, how common are quadruple 8 batteries, and does the stylus last long? The only thing we have with track record on quadruple A batteries is the Boyu pen. The Boyu pen uses quadruple A batteries. These are common. You can buy them anywhere. In Canada, you can buy them at London Drugs. In Best Buy. In the States, you can buy them at Walgreens. Pretty much anywhere. They're a completely normal battery. It's not as common as a AAA, of course. That's how they keep the diameter down to an absolute minimum because, well, they're using quadruple A's. What is up with the focus here? Do I have to change this is a good camera too. It's a Logitech HD webcam, and we used it many a time, but there's no actual focus settings. Watch this. I'll get it. Oh, almost got it. It's weird. Yeah. You guys have to deal with it, I guess. All right, so moving on to the questions in the chat right now, because we do have some people. We have someone that said hi, and I can't read your name, but good old Google Lens will help me out with that. So what you can do actually is go on your phone and go to Google Lens and watch this. So we have someone that said hi, and his name is written in, I believe, Chinese, and his name is Triumphant Return. Hello, Triumphant Return. Darren, hello as well. Audio is good. Thank you very much. Robert Blend, yes, we can hear you. Perfect. Stephen Prosser, looking forward to the Lumi 2 reviews. Lumi 2 is coming very soon. We just did the unboxing. We are here at the office. I've told everyone over there to be quiet in the other rooms while they do some research, scripting, what we're going to say in the review, how good the unit's going to be, testing with side-loaded apps, etc., etc. What is the battery life when you do note-taking, says BR. Again, we don't have a start-to-finish note-taking test video, and this is because it's not existed long enough for us to. Is that better? Okay, it's actually this hasn't even been out long enough for us to test, like, every day we wake up and we just do note taking, and then we turn it off, and then we wake up and we just do note taking. But since the review, which was, if I check the review we did on the Sage, is taking review October 26th. So what are we sitting at today? We are sitting at November 5th in Japan and November 4th in North America. So that is a week and a half. No charging, no joke. And what are we sitting at for battery? You can tap the battery to check. 72. Granted, we have had it off and we haven't been using it, but a couple days of use plus testing purposes, photo shoot, set up for today's shoot, 30%. E-readers say you get weeks and months of battery life. Well, you do and you don't. You don't if you use it. You could drain a Kindle in 3 or 4 days if you use it nonstop. If you use Wi-Fi, if you go on web browsing, I mean, nothing's gonna last forever. So it's an advertised thing. It's like cars with their MPG. They say, "Oh, you get this on the highway." It's like, well, yeah, but start and stop lights, you're not ever going to get that. You won't get that in a real setting. So yeah, that's the situation with that. What do we got? Triumphant Return again. Notebook business ? I'm not sure what you are asking. Do you want us to point you in the right direction of a notebook, or what would you like us to help you with? Pop in the chat if you want some assistance with that. Jordan Woodstock says, do I buy the new Kindle Paperwhite or the Kobo Sage, and does the Kobo ever go on sale? Yes, the Kobo will go on sale eventually. They do go on sale. The Paperwhite we did last week on the live showcase. It's a very, very good e-reader, the Paperwhite. It's fantastic. This is spec-wise, it's better, and people will argue that it's a bigger price point. Well, yeah, but that's our reality. There have been 2 releases from Amazon. There have been 2 releases from Kobo this holiday season. The 2 from Amazon are cheaper, and the 2 from Kobo are a little bit more expensive, but they do more things. So, and it did come out, actually, that Amazon officially stated to Michael in the news publication that they are using the 1200 screen. They are actually using the Carta 1200. See if I can do this upside down. We're going to switch the camera around for next week, by the way. We're still getting everything set up for this whole weekly thing. Carta, watch me slay this. 1200 is going to be hard. How do you do it too? Like this. Oh, I did it. Carta 1200. They're both using the Carta 1200 HD screen. Amazon didn't want to come right out and say it. I don't know why, but they, I didn't write the D. I'm an idiot. But they, the H screen, but they are using it. So, yeah, companies like Fujitsu and Amazon and Kobo and, Onyx says they're using 1250. And we're going to get into a video on what the differences are between Carta 1200. Look at that. I can do 2s upside down now. And the 12. 5 is going to be impossible. Okay, hold on. So like that. So away from me. Is that right? Yeah. And 1250, because they are different screen sizes. And Onyx is saying they're using a Mobius Carta combination screen as well. So that's going to be something you have to look out for. So yeah, coming up in the future from Good E-Reader, we will do that. This is held for review for some reason. I'm going to read it in my mind before I say it out loud. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to show that. I don't know why that was held for review, but totally fine, Yashar. Yashar says, hey man, I got my first e-reader. It's the Sage. I wonder if the button side of the Sage being brighter is normal. When you are at 100% brightness, it is apparent. You know, we didn't notice that in the review. Some people have said that, but some people also say when they turn their Kindles on warm light that it crashes. So yeah, let's check it out. Good question. Let's go to a book. Go to like a normal book, not this one that takes forever. I don't know why. You know, side-loaded content, we've only had a couple, and so far it's taking a very long time. Okay, is there something I can put in the scene to draw focus a little bit different? It's not quite catching. Put that right here. It's like just off. Oh man. You know, we're so used to playing with like expensive, nice cameras where we can control focus and everything, and we're a centimeter deep. I want to pull it up a centimeter, but we can't seem to get that focus down. Again, we're gonna figure this all out during the to make this a weekly thing. Anyways, Yashar, let's get back to you. I apologize. All right. Well, it is 9:30 a.m. here in Japan, and it is a beautiful day. So we'll try our best to give you a look at the Glowlight. So I'm going to go Glowlight blue intensity because it's the lightest intensity. And we're going to look at the white. So you state, Yashar, that the Sage on the button side is being bright. Sage being brighter is normal. I mean, oh yeah, I can take notes here, right? Oh, this is great. Watch this. Okay, so I guess, you know, nitpicking right about here, if you compare that to that with their naked eye, this is ever so a little bit brighter, but it's not noticeable, honestly, unless you're nitpicking it for a full-blown 30 seconds like we are right now. You get your face right up to it. Not really. You know what? Not really. You might have a bum unit if it's super apparent, but I don't see how that's brighter to the point of being a hindrance. So I would just say no, it shouldn't be normal that is brighter. We'll go to the warm light to double check. If anything, at the very, very tip, there's a little bit of a shadow, and the full brightness starts around there. So no, I would say that's not normal. That's not good for the focus. Let's get some text on the screen at least. All right, so moving on to somebody else here. Electro, I believe you left a comment as well. Can you suggest a Kobo pen alternative other than the Microsoft pen? Electro, we have had some people. Actually, you know what? At my desk here, I didn't even plan this, seriously. I actually have this pen. I have a Wacom bamboo pen. Let's check it out. This isn't a Wacom screen, but you never know. And I'll push a button. No, it doesn't work. Okay, some people have been saying, yes, the Lenovo pen works, and the Microsoft pen works, and the Samsung S Pen works, and stuff like that. Officially, Electro, Kobo does not have any other pens, active capacitive or not, Wacom or not, that will work on the Kobo Sage. That's just 100%. They don't have any. This is the only one. Again, if you're just joining us, there are some things you can do. For example, if you take the battery out, this is just really interesting. Our tech guys found, the guys who made the EMR eraser that we sell. You actually can use this on the screen, even though it has no battery. It doesn't take notes, but it does recognize touch. So there are, if you do some digging, you might find some pen alternatives, and we are also searching for some pen alternatives to sell on the store. And if we find some, and if you guys find any, let us know, because that would be very much appreciated if you found some. So yeah. What do we got coming up next here? Raum Oliveira gives us a thumbs up with some green sparkles. Thank you, Raum. Aaron Herrera. That might be probably not Aaron. I just finished watching Key and Peele, so that's why I said Aaron. Which would be decent for PDF reading? Sage, Lightbook P10, or recommendation of similar price? Aaron Herrera, if you are going with PDFs, my personal opinion is do not get anything smaller than a... Can I prop this up? This is bothering me to no end, this focus. Is it bothering you guys? This is bothering me like crazy, man. Like, what if I put it on an angle? Oh, man. So if you're going with a note-taking, 100% of the time, I wouldn't buy this for note-taking. If this is a note-taking tablet of yours that you want, I wouldn't buy this. Reason being, it's not meant to be a full-blown note-taker. It doesn't even use Wacom. You have to buy 10.3, is that right? 10.3 inch or above. Do not buy an 8, a 7.8. It's not going to be good for PDFs because you're going to be limited. You're always limited. Look at this. Look, that's the whole thing. 13.3 is ideal because you can actually fit a piece of paper on it. But if you're just looking for something casual, yeah, 7.8 is fine, I guess. But no, 10.3 or above, guaranteed. That's the way you want to go. So yeah, P10 is a little bit limiting, but the P10W, the new W that came out, P10W, that one has Wacom. So you can use pens on it. You can use the Mitsubishi pen. You can use the Stadler pen. You can use the Lamy pen. You can use all sorts of pens on that. So that one's very nice to use. I would recommend the P10W if you want to go with that. And they're also really cheap. Lynx Cub, how well does it handle CBR for comic and manga? How well does it handle large PDF? Large PDF, Lynx Cub, we have our go-to, which is the home, which is the baseball PDF. It's 100 MB. And why we use this one is because it's a we use it as a control. We don't change the PDF, we change the devices. So by doing so, we are able to keep this static and show off the device itself. It handles PDF okay, but again, look how small that text is until you zoom in. And when you zoom in, we've already tested that the Paperwhite is way better to zoom in on than the Kobo. The Kobo Sage is not that good to do large PDFs. You can take notes, but as you see, it's not very responsive when it comes to the PDF note-taking experience, and why it backs my point that this is not meant to be a note-taking specific unit, because everything is just not as sharp as a real note-taking device. So the fact that this has a note-taking device, a layer from the Ellipsa, and that it uses the pen, is just a pleasantry from Kobo to kind of give you that extra boost. This is not marketed as a high-spec note-taking unit, so please look otherwise if that's the case. CBR Manga, you ask as well. We actually don't have any CBR on here. That's a good question. We can do a follow-up. If I tilt this down, that might be the problem. Watch. Did I fix it? This is bothering me. For someone that films and stuff a lot, this is like, it's driving me nuts. I'll get over it. We do have some downloaded from Kobo Manga. Anything you download from Kobo is going to be completely fine, obviously, because it's supported by their own stuff. I mean, that's their company. Note taking is really good. You can even like practice your... Oh, does it not pinch it? No, it does. Yeah, you can even practice your manga. You're like, oh man, look at this. I can draw. Oh man, I watched Naruto when I was in high school. I can't remember this guy's name. Not Kakashi. He's the sensei for Naruto. Somebody know in the chat what this guy's name is? I cannot remember. Dang it. Kakashi is the guy with the eye patch. Anyways, yeah, it handles side-loaded comics and side-loaded what do you call manga. It does do really well. Iruka, thank you, Sonny. Oh my gosh. I was like, which actually means dolphin, but yeah, thank you very much, man. 10 points to you, man. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Then you got a Naruto fan here. Perfect. Yeah, Lynx Cub, it does do side-loaded content. CBR, CBZ, we haven't exactly tested, but we will do some testing in the future. So yeah, that's what that is. Moving on. Jordan Woodstock, appreciate the answer. I'm rocking the 9th generation Paperwhite, which is the Paperwhite 4.3, I think, because the 10th gen is the 4, I think. There's 5 gens of Paperwhite and 11 gens of Kindle, so they get a little overlapping sometimes. What do we got here? How well does it play with Calibre? Yeah, it works with Calibre. Yeah, it works with Calibre just fine. You know what it doesn't work with? Freaking webcam. And this is a good webcam. We did not skimp on the webcam. It just, look at that. It's pulling focus to something like, is it this background? Do I have to put a piece of white paper? Is this not bothering you guys? You guys are all like completely dealing with this. This is driving me absolutely bonkers. What if I put a piece of paper in the background instead of that? It's not working at all. Oh man. All right. What am I looking at here? Jordan Woodstock. Would this what would you recommend or not upgrading to? Don't fix what ain't broke. If you're just a casual e-reader, an e-reader's an e-reader. You know what I mean, man? Like you pick up an e-reader, you open a book, watch this. Anything's going to do that. Anything is going to be an e-reader. I can read this. It's working. I understand what's on the page. You know, I can do some fancy stuff, maybe do a long press. That's all I need to do. You know what I mean? You don't need it to do anything else. Anything else is a bonus. So yeah, don't worry about upgrading into something. If you want, maybe if you're a Paperwhite fan, the signature edition is potentially the way to go. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about upgrading right now unless you really needed something. Electro, thank you. Appreciate the time addressing my question. I will check your store. Perfect. Yes, if you guys do live out of area, we can ship to you. We have a lot of people that live in Indonesia, Marshall Islands, little atolls around the world, St. Kitts and Nevis. If you can't order something, we can help you order something. We're not a distributor of Kobo or Amazon, but we have a lot of people that want to buy Kobos and Amazon, so we can most definitely help you. Yes. So what we got here? Krishna, Chityana, Sataru, you are always here. I really appreciate that. Does Scribble work on all ebook formats? It works on downloaded, it works on PDF, and it works on EPUB. And we haven't tested any other ebook formats, but it works on sideloaded, and it works on stuff downloaded, and it works on samples as well from Kobo. So it does work on a great deal of formats. We don't know. We can't say if it works on literally every single format because we don't have 16 formats loaded in here ready to go, which in retrospect we should have done that, but hindsight is 2020. Chucky59, what do you think is better, the Sage or the Lightbook P78? Well, if you are talking e-readers, the P78 has Google Play, so you can go to Google Play and you can download stuff. You can watch videos. You can go on Facebook. You go on Instagram. P78 will do way more, but Boyu's having a little bit of distribution problems right now, and they actually don't have P78s or P10s or P6s. They don't really have anything in their lineup. They have the P10W that just came out, and they have the Lemon Read, which they are using as a white label to supplement the P6 because P6 is out of stock. This is a good e-reader, but it does less things than the P7. So if you can get your hands on a P7, the P7 is more functional, does way more stuff. So yeah. SS, the bitrate is very bad. It's very difficult to read. The bitrate of the video, it's probably not the video. Honestly, we're having webcam issues. I like legitimately, like it figures it out eventually. Look, it's like, it's going to pull focus to it, and it's going to run past it. So I apologize about that, and we will fix it for next week 100%. I guarantee that you're going to get a better setup, and yeah, we're going to have that all figured out for you guys by next week because, well, we can't have this problem when you guys are taking the time out of your day to watch this. So this is very bad. Sunny Patel, Iruka, thank you very much. Lynx Cub, Iruka Sensei, maybe, I think you're trying to say, but thank you very much. SS, the bitrate is very bad. Hey, I already read that. Jonatas Oliveira, I keep watching you guys, but I'm starting to get sad. Here in Brazil, we only have Kindle and some versions of Kobo. Yes, we sell to Brazil a lot. We sell to Brazil every single day of the week. We're not joking. We ship to Brazil a lot because, like you said, there's nothing really there. So if you are looking to order from us, you have to make sure. Why is this not turning pages? Oh, I didn't touch it right. If you are ordering from us, all you Brazilian watchers out there, thank you very much for your support. You do have to give us your CP, I think it's called NJ, the shipping department would know, or your CPF. If you do not give us those numbers, your package won't actually import properly, because you do have to have you guys have an import number, I think, or a bunch of digits. So yeah, you do need those, and we sell everything to Brazil. We sell every single day. We ship to Brazil. So yeah. Jordan Woodstock, my internet fell out. That's okay. Good to have you here. Krishna Chaitanya Sataru, I hope I'm saying your name right. It's quite the name. Also, how responsive are PDFs in Co-Reader with the new quad-core processor? How does it compare with Paperwhite 5? I know it will be small, but I want to know the fluidity of zooming in and out, etc. The zooming on, do I have to tap in the middle? Oh, you get it out from there. Okay, the book you tap in the middle, the note-taking you tap from the top. The PDF experience on here, guys, is not good. I'm just going to say that right now. It's not very good. It's quad-core, but it's honestly not that quick. Wait, what's popping up here? Your rereader is not authorized to open this book. Oh, okay. We just got DRM'd literally right now on live. Even though we've been using this PDF on literally everything since the dawn of time. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, can't show you that anymore. Very weird. Okay. Well, there's PDF for the PDF's out for the whole live now. That's quite a mess today. Jeez. Okay, well, sorry, we can't really show you that, but yes, you can look at our review video if you want to know more about that. Unfortunately, the PDF, it just recognized that you can't have digital rights copyright on this unit, so that's very unfortunate. SS, oh, you're answering someone else, perfect. Links Cub, I'm looking for a large screen e-reader, don't really care about eNote. Almost bought the Sage, do you have another recommendation? Wait, don't get it. It sucks. Don't get it. It sucks. This sucks. It doesn't really suck. It's quite the good e-reader. If you want something large screen, they're really the only guys that do large screen e-readers are Pocketbook, and they have the Pocketbook Lite, and they have the Pocketbook InkPad X, and they are 10.3 and 9.7 inches, so they're very good. Pocketbook has been the leader of large screen e-readers for many moons. They've been number one for actual international experience e-reader experience, and they're super stable. Pocketbook's been around for over a decade. They're crazy, those guys. So yeah, Pocketbook, InkPad X, InkPad Lite, you can't go wrong with any of those. They're very large screen. They have little bells and whistles. They don't have Android, anything like that. So yeah, that's what we would recommend. Enos Ver, if you turn off all the lights in the Kindle Paperwhite 5, do the LEDs turn off? Because in the Model 3, correct. The Model 3 Paperwhite, the PW3, does not actually allow you to turn off the lights. But 4, is that right? 4 and 5. How do we do 5? Yeah. 4 and 5, you can completely turn off the Glowlight experience. Yes, you are okay on that one, so don't worry about that. Adrian Cartanuto, shout out to good e-reader from Vancouver Island. Thank you, Mom, for being here on the live today. Yes, Vancouver Island, for all you guys, if you're interested, Lower Mainland of BC is getting to a point where a normal house is $1.3 million for a Rat Shack teardown. So if you're looking for a little bit of an escape, my parents just moved to Nanaimo, and yeah, it's cheaper for insurance, cheaper for houses, pretty good lifestyle. It's a good recommendation if you're worried about the Lower Mainland cost. What do we got here? SS, you are speaking in Portuguese. So I am going to use my Google Lens again because we don't want to exclude anyone here. And I'm going to get just your stuff on the screen so I can see your Portuguese. Perfect. So you said, I have a simple version with backlight. Ended up choosing the tab 4 because of the collage. Wait, is that you? That is you. Yeah. No, that's not you. That's I'm going to get you right here. There we go. There we go. I'm Brazilian. I even thought about buying the Kobo with $1. Like that, there's no chance. For me, it's at least more affordable to buy the paperweight. Yes, for a lot of people in Brazil, the paperweight is a little bit more affordable. We totally get that. It's okay. You guys can speak in your own native language. We can translate it for you guys, or you guys can all use your own Google Lens or AR to translate things on your own. Lynx Cub, don't get old. It sucks. Oh boy, don't I know it. I'm already 33, and yeah, the little guy I have is growing up faster than I'd like him to. So I'm with you on that one. Jonatas Oliveira. Yeah, we translated that one. And Dimas Hendra. I heard the earthquake warning. Oh, wow. Very good knowledge of the Japanese infrastructure. Yes, Dimas Hendra. That was a emergency broadcast test, actually. So there's no actual earthquake right now. We are all good to go, but yes, that was a test. So thank you very much for caring about our well-being here at the Japan office. Very nice. Krishna Chityana Sataru, yes, you're pronouncing my name right. Perfect. Also, I know Kobo is not that great with PDFs by default. Would you be nice if you can also show co-reader experience PDFs on Sage in the full review? We actually did do the full review already. You can check that. And we are going to be doing more videos on this because there's a lot here, and it gets updated every once in a while. We got to show Overdrive and a standalone note-taking experience on the Advanced. If you guys have never seen the Advanced, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'll give you a little bit of a demo right now. So we just went into landscape. It's basically everything is isolated in these little segments, and you got to scroll up to get to them. It's very interesting. And you see it does equations. So for example, if I get out of here and I go, here, I'll use a scroller bar. So if I write on the screen, it doesn't understand what I'm doing. You actually have to write like that. And then you can actually double tap it and it'll change it to what it'll handwriting recognition change it. Where'd it go? There it is, Peter. So I wrote Peter and it shows up as Peter. So that's really cool. Yeah, this is a really nice experience. It's also extremely unique and kind of hard to grasp, you see, with all these math equations and stuff like that. So it's not the easiest experience. In fact, the reason they call it an advanced notebook is because it is significant. It's very advanced. What if I put our logo in this shot? It's going to pull focus to that. You can put our logo in the shot. Watch. Oh, GUI reader sneaking in. These are just stickers we use for mail and stuff sitting at my desk. This webcam, man, legitimately, I apologize, everybody. It will not be like this next week. Guaranteed. I'm going to get this all focused up here for you. So what else do we got here for all you guys? We are heard the earthquake warning. Zosimus Panopolitis. Is it in stock right now? Is that a Greek name? That's quite the name. This is in stock right now, yes, because we have offices in Japan, America, and Canada. We always have access to these. So yes, they are in stock. Gelson Ribas Ferreira. Peña que não tem no Brasil. Oh, man. I don't speak Portuguese. I apologize, everybody. What do we got? Pity you don't have it in Brazil. Yes, you are correct. We can ship to Brazil, though. If you're just joining us, we have mentioned we do ship anywhere in the world. So as long as you give us your tax ID number for importation, we have no problem shipping to you in Brazil. Almaz RPG, thank you for delivering. Yes, no problem. Dimas Hendra, glad to hear it's just a test. Thank you very much. Yes, it was just a test, and we are all good. Nothing's falling off the shelf like last live with Michael and myself. That was funny. Jonatas Oliveira, you are using, you're saying, yep, CNPJ, etc. Perfect. Let's see what you got here. Jonatas, they sell it to us, just send your CPF or CNPJ to ensure it arrives. Correct. If you give us your tax ID number, you can safely import these with no problem whatsoever. Enos Veer, do you think that the screen of the Paperwhite would scratch too much? Not necessarily. Most of these e-reader companies now are putting a lot of stuff in front of the screen and your eyes. So they're pretty scratch proof. These are very scratch proof. I wouldn't worry too much about that. And you don't need a screen protector on top of the flush screen and bezel stuff. Mostly the sunken screen and bezel stuff you do, but the flush screen and bezel stuff, you don't need a screen protector. Just listen to Irukai. Look at him. He's like, don't you put a screen protector on there. See? Screen protector, no need. You're all good on that one. Krishna Chaitanya Sataru, advanced note taking was really nice, Kobo. It's just that the pen makes it so difficult to use. Wacom EMR would have so much better. Correct. This pen is awesome, but I don't like how you have to charge it. And I don't like how it's so heavy and chunky because, yeah, it's an active capacitive pen, meaning that you only have this choice and a few other like Lenovo and Microsoft, as we've mentioned, but yeah, it's like the Sony pen, you got to charge it with the USB at the back. It's just not, and the nibs, let's get the nib out here. The nibs are these like overly complex, chunky plastic, like hot dogs, and they're not like the graphite blend, like the Remarkables or like the Fujitsus. They're just kind of a whatever pen. But again, Kobo didn't make this to say we're gonna compete with Onyx and Boyu in the note-taking scope. We're gonna be better than everyone. No, unfortunately, they have no intention in that. They have note-taking as a pleasantry. Everything else is just a bonus. What do we got? Lynx Cub, last question. Since Kobo OS is based off of Linux, is it GPL 1.x/2.x compliant? I was strongly told to not to purchase a books reader for this reason. Lynx Cub, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Not because you said it wrong, it's because I have no idea what any of that is. So please email us here and our team will assist you. And actually, they're actually in the other room. I wonder if I can ask somebody right now. Here, let me message someone what that is. There's our tester guys are here. They're on location. But I'm just gonna, if I get a WhatsApp back before the end of this, get that done. Perfect. All right. Lee, Peter, I thank you for what you have been doing for us. Thank you very much. It is a team effort. It is not me. It is everyone. We have close to 40 people in the Goody Reader family across the entire globe. So yes, we are all doing our part. Everyone is working feverishly to get all these review units up and stuff like that. We got a lot of stuff going on right now, guys. We have tons of stuff in the docket ready to upload and film. And the contests are, we're going to be doing lots of contests, by the way. Let me show you guys right now. This is going to be good. You guys are all going to be interested in this. So just don't be dropping off yet. You can drop off in a minute, but because we're 42 minutes in, we're going to be wrapping up in about 10. So let's open up a new one and call it something because I don't want to type upside down. So we have been doing 2-week contests. Look how good I am at writing upside down now. But we're actually going to strike that, and we're going to be doing 1-week contests. We're going to be doing 1-week contest, 1-week contest, 1-week contest, because we got so much stuff that, and the holiday season's coming up, and we know it's already November. How do I do an N? November. And shipping is slow now. It's not as fast as it used to be. So we're going to be getting some stuff in your guys' hands. We just gave away the Big Me. I don't know who won. I think someone announced the winner today, but it was I think Aaron something. But he just won the Big Me, and we're going to be shipping it to them. And we had people all over the world. We had people in Brazil won, I think, the Hanvon. Someone in Brazil won the Hanvon. And I know you guys do it with an S. Brazil. Oh, my S is backwards. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of contests for you guys. It is coming up soon. Seriously. Yeah. Ayasu, thank you for the showcase. No problem. Ayasu said it again. Wondering, in Voya's review earlier, he mentioned the battery was really bad just as an e-reader. What's your experience with it? I know he does really, really long videos, Voya, at My Deep Guide. He does really long videos. And I'm not saying that negatively. I'm just saying he does long videos, so he has more of an experience when it comes to how long they last. We do the reviews, we do testing in the other room, we answer people's questions. People are like, can you use this nib on it? Can you replace the battery? So for very short spurts, we turn our units on, but we don't use it as long as he does because we have a million other things we have to do as well. We have 4 Onyxes on the docket right now. The monitors, the Note 5, the Note Air, the Lumi 2, you know, all this is just stuff we got to do. So, which is why we're doing these showcases every week. So no, he would be a better indication of the battery life than us. So maybe go over to his channel if you want to know more about the battery longevity, because we just simply don't have that answer right now. So, yes, thank you, Io. That was good. CXE, Brazil Pog. Sure. I don't know what that means. Do I think the Kindle Warm Light is... where am I at? Oh, I'm reading all these people. I'm reading... Oh, we got some more Portuguese in the thing here. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. Brazil Paw. Sorry, the chat was delayed a little bit. Chucky59, since you said that the like book is good, what would be better? P78, Mars, or Aries? Mars and Aries, if you can find them, sure. But no one can find them because they're out of everything. They're out of all their new stuff. They don't have anything right now. So the P10W is really all they have right now. If you can find a P78, I would recommend that, but they just don't really have anything right now. So having a little bit of problem. Krishna asks, I think we experienced Techtober for the e-reader after a long time. Got quite a number of devices in October. We did. And Onyx has been actually slaying it. I don't know how they're doing it during such a troubled time, but Onyx seems to be unaffected by any of the delays and the stock shortages and the chip shortages. It's just absolutely insane. They're doing really good. They released 6 units actually. They have the 2 Mira monitors, the Lumi 2, the Air 2, the Note 5, and in China they have the Note X. They released 6 units in like a 30-day span. It's absolutely mental. I don't know how the guys are doing it. Yeah, they did. They're doing pretty good. Manny De Jesus says, can you compare the Sage with the Nova Air? We might not do that, Manny, because they're different. You know, as we said earlier, the Nova Air is an orange. Oh, it looks like a cookie, actually. Dang, now I'm hungry. And the Kobo is, how do you draw an apple? Like that kind of, right? Is that right? Yeah, it's like the... Here, let's put a little shine on there. Oh, look at that shiny apple. The Nova Air is an orange. The Kobo Sage, I can't do an S to save my life. Oh, I did it. Is an apple. Well, the apple says, hey, orange, you're a bad apple. And the orange says, well, yeah, because I'm an orange. They're different things. You know, you can't compare an e-reader with a tablet. You just can't. So unfortunately, it's just the way it goes, you know? No-name, Sage or Oasis? Ooh, that's a good one. Up until now, a lot of people are like Sage or Libra, or Sage or can't think, Paperwhite. But Sage or Oasis is a good one. That's a good one. To which there is no answer. No, there is an answer. And the Sage does more, but the Oasis is more stable, I would say. A little bit more stable. But remember, the Oasis 2 came out in 2018. And the Oasis 3 came out in 2019. But the Oasis 2 and the Oasis 3 are the exact same thing. They're the same thing. The only difference was, I think, the warm lighting and... Why would I do an L with the thing there? And I think the Oasis 3 came in gold. But honestly, the Oasis 3 is just old tech. I'm not even... It's not even being critical. It is. They went into the bin, and they were like, oh, throwing stuff out of the bin. They said, hey, look, the Oasis 2. Let's put gold on it in certain markets, and only certain places are allowed to buy it. And then let's just make it the Oasis 3 and put, like, you know, a row of warm lighting to shoot out onto the screen, which is good, but it feels kind of cheating in a way. This is more of a complete package but it has its downfalls. PDFs are a little bit slow. The note-taking experience is like, wow, it does a note-taking. I should get a pen in it, right? You don't. So it's like, it's hard to say. That's hard to really answer. Again, it's just completely different different kind of things. Adrian Cartanuto, my mom, said upside down is like a second language, isn't it? Like how do you draw? Like, I can't do a 7 in my mind for some reason upside down, because I do those like French 7s, and even looking at it now, I'm like, it takes so long. Yeah, it's insane. Nihilistic Jackfruit, what are your thoughts on the specs of the Pine Note from Pine 64? If you guys watch our OEM video, OEM, it's a W. If you guys watch our OEM video, you will see that the Pine Note is the same as the Bokin Notia, which is the same as the Big Me, and they're all using the same shell. They're all using the exact same e-reader. So, yeah, no one even knows who made it. No one knows who the actual OEM is, the guys who make that. But everyone seems to be buying this Big Me shell. The Big Me started... Big Me, there we go, B1 started in 2020 with the color large screen note taking, and to this day they're still the only large screen note taker. Pine 64, man, they're kind of just, they're like a dev community, and they don't really have anything retail available yet. It's not like on shelves ready to ship. So and if it is, like, only a handful of people have it. So it's just not something we consider to be real right now. It's like everyone, you know how many emails we get every day? People are like, hey, where's the Top Joy? You guys did a review on the Top Joy. You did a review on the Reinkstone R1. It's like, well, yeah, we did, because they sent us the units. Like, they sent us all the e-readers, so we're going to do reviews. It's not our responsibility to distribute these if we don't have distribution in place. And the fact that these guys literally don't say anything to us, it's just like they went dark. And the Top Joy, people are like, oh, Peter, you and your guys said it was good. It is good. The Top Joy is great. Where is it? I mean, we don't even know. So, yeah, I mean, things like, the Pine 64, Top Joy, Reinkstone, all these things you see on, like, Facebook ads. You see, you're on your thing, and Facebook ads show up, and it's like this, wow, it's the best thing in the entire world, the color, this, that, and the other thing. I mean, where are they? If we don't know, and we're the largest e-reader review source out there, then nobody knows. Ashenka, this may have been asked / shown, but how does the Sage do with comics and manga, seen reviews, etc., etc.? Yes. Downloaded from Kobo mangas are totally fine. Kobo Rakuten, I have to say. No, I don't have to say that. But it is Rakuten. They're totally fine. Really good. No quarrels whatsoever. You can even practice your manga prowess on it. You get this guy's face, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can draw his nose and his cool anime eyes. Like, oh, nice. Put some eyeshadow on him. Like, you can do that kind of thing. It's actually really good. Side-loaded content, hit or miss. You just saw during this live, we got DRM, so we can't show that PDF anymore, which is just crazy. But yeah, side-loaded is okay. So I do recommend... And we're not paid to say this, because, again, we have no affiliation with Kobo, but I just recommend getting your stuff from Kobo, even if it's free. This is free, actually. We didn't pay for this. This, for example, is the manga starter pack. It was $0 on the Kobo store. So, yeah. Vanilla Abstract. This is weirdly relaxing. You know what? Thank you. That's very nice. And that's a very nice thing to say. I do this too. I'm actually watching this guy, 48 Productions, who does a lot of Final Fantasy runs. And man, it's just nice to have that on while I'm at my desk working. You know what I mean? Like a familiar game, just something to listen to, someone who knows what they're talking about. Like, and I thought I knew everything about Final Fantasy VII, and this guy's like, 48 Productions is like heads or tails above anything that we know, or even we talk about on like water cooler talk around the office. It's crazy. So yeah, I like having stuff like this to listen to as well. It's very nice. CLW Chang, can you sideload audiobooks? Not right now. They don't work sideloaded, but you can slide over here. Wait, did I slide? They got to work on this too. They got to work on that. You got to go to my books. There we go. Oh, never mind. They did it fine. I was messing up. You can do stuff that is obviously purchased from Kobo. Works perfectly fine. No Bluetooth connected right now. It will tell you to connect to a Bluetooth if you try to play without it. So yeah. Also, something I'm wondering, even us, is I don't know if that's the signal of the Bluetooth or the Wi-Fi signal, because some devices you actually can connect Bluetooth speakers via Wi-Fi, and some action cams, like this one at my desk, this connects to all of the screens and stuff via Wi-Fi. It doesn't do Bluetooth at all. So Wi-Fi is used as a supplementary way to connect things wirelessly, not just your internet, but like from device to device. So I'm thinking that's just how much reception your Bluetooth device has, but I'm not sure. I don't think you can connect Wi-Fi speakers. That'd be cool, but yeah. Krishna, hello again. You are very vocal. Given the size increase of Paperwhite 5 specs of the Sage, I'm really excited for the Oasis 4. So are we. We're excited for the Oasis 4 because the Oasis 3, like we said, was just a cheap kind of rehash of the two. Nonium, thank you for answering. Sorry, I didn't quite get it. So PDF on the Oasis is slow. So if I mainly use it for PDF, go with the Sage. No, sorry, Nonium. PDF on the Oasis is better than the PDF on here. If you want PDFs, if that is something you are striving for, I would say the Oasis is probably a better shot than the Kobo Sage. The Kobo Sage, you can take notes. Obviously, the Oasis you can't, but it's just better on the Kindle has a better PDF experience. So yeah. Where am I at? Krishna again. I think you meant the Sage is bad. Yeah, you are right, Krishna. Thank you. Scissor Demon Suya. A 6-inch Kobo Libra would be best for kids and those with tiny hands. You're right. E-readers are too small. E-readers are too small. No, they're not. They're all sorts of sizes. In fact, they have the Ink Palm 5. I'm getting good at that 5. They have the Ink Palm 5, which is a 5-inch e-reader. It's the only one in the entire world. Kobo Mini's long gone since like 2014. The Ink Palm Mini by Xiaomi, sorry everybody, you guys just reprimand me for that, is a tiny e-reader. And yeah, tiny e-readers can be good, so it's something to consider for sure. What do we got here? Robert Carlin, thank you for all the work you do on this channel. Your videos are excellent. It is a team effort. It actually takes like 6 people to do them, because if it was one person, that would be impossible to do all that, to research, to script. I mean, I just talk and present it for the most part. I have my hand in, sitting around the editing table and stuff like that, and the table where we go over what we want to, just taking notes and stuff like that. But no, man, it's all the other guys that are doing like all the heavy lifting. So yeah. Robert Carlin again, how does it compare to the Forma? Is the Sage much faster? Yes, Sage is way faster than the Forma. Does the Sage have more lights? Oh, that's a good one. We know how many lights the Paperwhite have. Oh, you got me, Robert. Wait, am I saying? Yeah, Robert Carlin, you got me. Kobo Sage LED. Searching on my special spy site. It's called Google.com. Seeing how much LEDs the Sage has. I don't know. The Kindle went up from 17 to 21. Oh, wait, the Libra has 21. I can just look, but it's too bright right now. I'm going to look. I think it's too bright out here right now. It's morning here. You can kind of look at it and see if I can show you guys. It's probably impossible with this terrible camera. Right. How do you see them on this one? No, on the other side. They're not on the other side. No, they're on this side, on the chunky side. So it's impossible to see almost on camera, but with the naked eye, you can kind of make them out. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blues. What do we got for warms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is not easy to see. I'm seeing like 11 blues and 10 oranges, but I'm not going to go on record and say that. But that's what I saw with the little bursts of light. But on these flush screen and bezels, it's just getting harder and harder to see that. So yeah, I don't know how many. You win the live, Robert Carlin. we lost. Like, I don't know how to tell you how many LEDs they have right now, unfortunately. Vanilla Abstract, do you think it's nice sometimes to not have full Android? Positively, lootly, it's good to not have Android sometimes. On some of our Android-driven tablets that have e-paper screens, they can die in a couple days, depending on what you're doing. Especially when we do testing and we do an actual shoot of like X mode on an Onyx, and we're watching YouTube. Oh yeah, oh for sure they go down for sure. Nonium, got it, thanks. I will go with the Oasis. I got an offer for 150 used. Oh wow, hope that's a good price. Yeah, that's pretty good. Dimas Hendra, is the Kobo market available worldwide? No. Oh, you mean the Kobo store? Oh, that's a good one. You know, we do these lives to answer questions. We're not answering questions very well today, are we, everybody? No, we're not. Why can't you connect to Wi-Fi? There you go. I'm already connected. Oh, I went out. I'm looking at it upside down, man. This is tough. This is tough. I've been upside down this whole day. This camera is gonna turn around. We're not gonna have this terrible focus, and we're gonna get into some super high quality stuff next week. I promise that. And actually, one of the guys in the other room, whole time has been messaging me on WhatsApp, and it's like, dude, the focus. I'm like, I know, I can't do anything about it. You guys set this up. I didn't do it, but yeah, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it, guys. Yeah, so we're connected. Does the store work worldwide? I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. I know it works in every market that it is available in. I want to say most markets. That's a good cop out. Most markets. All right, Nonium. You said something already. Chucky59, this is going to be the last question, guys, because we're already past an hour. Sorry to beat a dead horse, but Amazon has the P78 for $246. Been a Kobo fan forever. Need to update my KA1. Yes. What happened? This will be the last thing because we're getting tons of questions about this. Boyu is a major player in the game. They're a massive player. They had trouble. 2020, they released nothing. 2021, they became their own OEM, meaning they're no longer using Jezatech. They're using Boyu. Boyu makes the stuff now. So they're the ones making the stuff. They had the P6. 6 is going to be brutal. Is that it? Whatever. P78 and the P10. The P6 is gone. The P78 is gone. The P10 is gone. So they're like, okay, we need a solution. We made a 10,000 lemon reads. Lemon read M1. And we have no more P78. We have a P10 with a Wacom screen, P10W. So they're selling this. This one's good. The P78 is gone because what they did is they sold thousands of them to all their resellers. Amazon, Woot, Taobao in China, AliExpress, DHgate. So they sold all the P78s to everyone else, so that they themselves don't even sell it anymore because everyone else has it. So if you can find one on Amazon, yes, cha-ching, you should buy it because it's a good unit. It's a really good unit. The P6 is pretty much indefinitely gone. We don't know what's going on with that. And yeah, so you can find one, you should get it. Everybody, that is going to be it. Very, very much appreciated you guys all coming in and asking your questions. You had enough questions to fill the hour. That is... You know, it makes our day when we see stuff like this. I know a couple of the guys in the other room are in the office behind us are watching this, and they're like, dude, there's a lot of questions today. And I was like, you know what? There is a lot of questions for a Sage, and like a Sage is not as popular. Let's just call it like it is. The Sage is not as popular as the Kindle Paperwhite. So for there to be enough questions and enough engagement for a full hour, that's amazing. Sorry, hit my coffee. Very much appreciated, you guys. We are going to be doing this every single week. We're going to be doing this every week because there's too much stuff we have to go over before the holiday season. We understand you can't go to a store and buy this and say, whoa, look at this. Oh, man, it's the best thing ever. I'm feeling it. You know, totally radical. We are giving you the best possible look at it in the blurriest possible camera in the entire world. So we're trying to bring these to you in a live and real and objective setting. with answering your questions live and doing exactly what you tell us to do until you ask very good questions like CBR comics that we don't have an answer to because we weren't prepared. And I wasn't prepared. But we're going to be doing this every week, and contests are coming up. We're going to be chaining the contests this holiday season instead of the 2-week. I can't do a W. Instead of 2 weeks, guys, we're doing boom, unos weeks, because we're going to be giving you as much stuff as possible. We have been getting somewhere between 1 to 4 review units a day, all of which we don't need to hold on to. So yes, we're going to be giving them away to you. Doesn't matter the price. We've given away Sony DPTs, which are like $1,000 now. We just gave away a Big Me, which is like a $700 note-taking. I just give up writing upside down. Forget it. It's like a $700 note-taking device. We had the winner today. So yeah, Dimas, SS, Chucky, Nonium, Vanilla Abstract, Robert Carlin. 10 points to you for trumping us on the questions there. Scissor Demon Suya. Krishna, you are very vocal. CLW Chang, Ashenka, my mother who joined, AYA Sue, Manny, and a massive chat. I can't scroll long enough to answer everybody. Ian Chavez that just landed right now at the tail end of the live. Thank you everyone for joining, and my mother just dropped some Japanese because she can understand Japanese as well, which is kind of badass. So thank you guys, everyone, all of you. Good stream. Asris Pant, my favorite named person. You have such a cool name. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We're going to be doing this every week. We're going to be doing more contests. Thank you very much. If you guys have any other questions after the fact, you can email the store guys here. Or if you want to chat, email me. Doors are always open, so to speak. Oh man, Atticus DL, first time stream. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I am honestly sorry because we're 7 minutes over our hour and we got to get back to work, and we're going to be doing lots of stuff. You'll see it. Thank you every month. Thank you everyone. Have a good day. If you have questions, drop an email.